Hey guys, I hope you're feeling crafty or at least up for a good transformation. I'm not sure where I got the idea, probably on Pinterest or somewhere deep into the internet, but one day I thought, I'm gonna make a fireplace for a Christmas decoration, but not just any fireplace, a cardboard fireplace, because I don't want to spend money on it if I don't have to. I didn't have a plan, I just got my supplies and got started.
As they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh.
After figuring out where I want the cardboard boxes to go, I'm going to go ahead and mark on the top of them. This is so I can cut around the top so then it will be flush with the table that I'm building around.
Under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho, we're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk.
So after cutting the tops off to those boxes, I'm going to go ahead and measure on both sides of the box. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut that piece. This will be where the firebox is, if you will, like the interior of the fireplace. And so that will help it fold in. And this may be where measuring would have come in a little bit handy, but I figured out that the box is actually a little bit too wide, so I ended up having to overlap it a little bit for it to be able to fit onto this wall, and that made the firebox a little bit too small. It looked a little bit funny, so I'm going to go ahead and take it back out and then cut a little bit on each side again so it can fold out and be a little bit bigger. And then I went ahead and I put duct tape on the places where the folds already were, just so they didn't fold in any more than they had to, because I won't be using that spot anymore. So then that will be a little bit more structurally sound. So now I'm going to go ahead and measure the distance between the table and the front of the box, so then I can see how far I need to cut my folds that fold inwards for the firebox, because right now they're too long, so if I fold them in, they're going to hit the table. So I need to have them fold in and be the perfect length to not hit the table and just kind of fold around it.
For this Christmas, when everyone's around to share this holiday. Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, 'cause I'm hoping for us to fall in love in this winter wonderland. Chilling by the fire as I'm trying to get your attention.
So I wanted the area in front of the fireplace above the firebox to be flush, so when I put the contact paper on, there wasn't like a weird bump or anything like that. So I went ahead and I cut right down the middle of them, and then I went ahead with some hot glue and just kind of glued them together. And then I also went around with hot glue and just hot glued any seams or spots that I thought might come apart, so then everything was just more sturdy and easier for when I put the contact paper on.
By all the stars shine much brighter.
And then this contact paper I ended up getting off Amazon. It was super easy to work with, but I just measured as I went. I just held it at the top and then held it down to the bottom, and then I would just cut along it. As I was putting it up, I would also cut like the top corners just to make it fold over a little bit easier, so there wasn't any like big spots where it was like clumped up together as I was folding, and that made it a lot easier to work with as well. On the front, I did the same thing as the sides, just kind of measured by hand and then brought it all the way down, even over that firebox inlay. I didn't cut that beforehand. I decided it'd be easier to cut afterwards, so I went ahead and I cut around it and then kind of sliced up towards the corner of the inlay, so then I could fold both those pieces in nicely and just use the extra piece for the other side of the fireplace. Now I'm using this Rust-Oleum chalk paint. It's gray, it matched really well, and I already had it on hand, but you can use any type of paint that you have around your house as well.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep.
And now it is time to decorate. This makes all the difference.
People please, but this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
So much fun making this, and it actually ended up being pretty easy to make as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that maybe I inspired you to get some Christmas crafts going around your house. Don't forget to like and comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and if you're not already, please subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
So you should come.